So my name is Darren Kroger. I'm the Executive Director of Masters of Disaster. We're a faith-based nonprofit based out of Greater Cincinnati. So we're back in Western Kentucky. We're in Morton's Gap. We actually deployed to Western Kentucky in winter of 21 when the big tornado hit Mayfield and Dawson Springs and Morton's Gap. And then it just so happens that there was another tornado event here locally that happened right before Memorial Day of this year. And we got the call from our friends down here that said, hey, the tornado hit and there's tree damage again and there's stuff that we need help with. So we spun up and deployed really quickly, got down here the first week of June and ran chainsaws for 10 days. We're trying to get a homeowner's property back to as normal as possible. In talking to our homeowner today, Jack, who I sat on his front porch and met him and his dog back in June, and we picked up right where we left off, and Jack was like, I'm so happy to see you again, and it was like he didn't know how he was going to get his yard cleaned up and get these trees in. Really, our mission is just bringing help and hope to people who are hurting, especially when they experience disaster, whether that's natural or even man-made stuff. We like to be relational and transformational instead of transactional. So we don't want to just come in and do a turn and burn and leave in a couple of days. We want to be invested in the community and the people that we're working with. I love having those conversations and just feeling like I'm fulfilling what God's called me and this organization to do and the people that volunteer in it. Just being the literal hands and feet of Jesus to people who may or may not know him and get to see what he's all about, his love, his grace, his mercy through our acts of service as we put our faith into action and put boots on the ground. We do disaster response work all over the tri-state area for sure. That's home base for us. We try to stay within a 4 or 5 hour drive time of Greater Cincinnati because we get more volunteers that are able to deploy with us. But if you go to our website, which is MOD Mike Oscar Delta USA.org, you can find out everything you want to know about us. And there's a way to get engaged as a volunteer and learn more about us. And there's a way to be generous and donate. If you like the work we are doing and want to help fuel that, I mean, it takes a lot of money to put diesel fuel in a truck and a skid steer and buy all the components that we need and feed volunteers and just keep this thing moving. So any generosity that fuels our mission is so much appreciated. And again, if you go to mod-usa.org, you'll see that right on the main page. There's a big red button that says donate. There's a big white button that says get involved. And once you click on there and register yourself, we're just going to ask you for your name, your phone number, your email address. You'll start getting communication from us on a regular basis. You'll get an immediate email about how to engage, where we're going, what we're doing, the work that you can expect to do when you get on the ground, and we'll get you connected in that way.